Good morning, everyone. Now, I don't have a camera crew today, so y'all are gonna have to tell me if you can hear me, if my mic is on, if you can hear me. If Ceci, if you're on, Renee, if you're on, anybody, just let me know if my mic is on. Well, first I gotta put my glasses on, huh? Hi, Ceci, is my mic on? Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I got to do this check all the time. Oh, perfect. Okay. Whew. I was sweating a little bit because I didn't know if you were going to be able to hear me. I plugged the mic and everything by myself. So I know there's a little bit of delay. So let's get started. I'm excited today to share with you easy and more nutritional spaghetti than you're used to. You're gonna make your own little sauce, and it's gonna be healthy and delicious. Okay, healthier than you're used to. So first of all, welcome to everybody who's watching. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. There's so many things to be grateful for today. I've just been spending a few days just meditating and being present and living in gratitude, and I'm just so thankful and so grateful for so many blessings in my life, including people, including you all that watch. Hi, Lancha. What's up, girl? You know what? We need to come up with a plan to either have you like record a CD for me and have you playing it since you can't be here in person. A CD. Who does that anymore, right? Send me a link. All right. So welcome everybody and happy Sunday. The first thing we're gonna do is light our sage because we need to cleanse. We washed our hands. We cleaned the whole kitchen. When I tell you that I literally get down on the floor and scrub it, believe it. Who else is on there? My mom, she's better today, Ceci. She's had 2 good days of her vitals are good, which means every day I have to check her vitals, and so I have to take like her blood sugar, I have to check her blood pressure, her pulse. I have to really stay on her because at any point her blood sugar can drop or her blood pressure can skyrocket, and I have to be right there ready with medication. Hi, Tony. Oh, I haven't seen this name. Tony Marshburn. Welcome. Carmen Torres. Hi, Corazon. How are you? Welcome to Angel's Soul Food, Zen Cooking with Angel. Hi, Billy. Yeah, so please pray for my mama. She's very delicate, and the doctor already told us pretty much that all we can do now, because she's had this condition for a long time and we were not aware of it, is that we just have to love on her and we have to make her life as comfortable as possible. She can't see. She's legally blind. She's totally blind in one eye, but she has a lot of issues, congestive heart failure. So I am glad that I'm at a point in time where I can take care of her. Hi, Renee Smith. You left me alone. I think I did everything right. I was sweating it for a little bit, but I'm good now. Okay, so let's get started. We lit our sage. And if you guys haven't done this, like the cleansing, or if you don't light sage, if you don't meditate, I strongly suggest that you look into it and you practice it, because it'll keep you level-headed, and especially in these times right now, man. Last night I was about to lose it because somebody personally attacked one of my beautiful friends and mentors, and I couldn't sleep all night because I was so disturbed at the language that this human being was using against or towards my beautiful friend. And I just can't tell you, we're not going to be able to prevent people's true feelings and emotions from, hi Marissa, how are you, corazon? We're doing an easy recipe today. So, we're not going to be able to prevent people from hiding behind a keyboard and typing, or on their phone and typing hateful messages. So just be aware that you have no control over that. You can't report their butts to a Facebook, and if it's really threatening, life-threatening, if they're threatening your life, file a report with the police department, because these people they have to understand that they cannot get away with threatening people's lives. You're gonna see people come out the woodworks. People that you thought were for the community and really good human beings, church-going human beings, are going to be some of the ones that are spreading all that hate and that division. So let's just try to stay really conscious of that, and let's not feed into the BS. The best tactic for any war is divide and conquer. So just remember that, and people have a right to their own opinions. People have a right to use whatever gadgets they own, they bought and they own, but they do not have a right to threaten your life or make you feel harassed or intimidated. So I don't care how little you may think it is, you better report that, because if you don't, you're just condoning their behavior, and they're going to keep on escalating to the point where you don't know, might be somebody's life that you save if you report them. And forget all that. Well, I don't want to snitch. Forget all that snitching. No, it's time to make people be accountable for their own actions. There's consequences to everything. You choose to show out and think you're all that and all brave behind these keyboards. You're gonna have to really deal with reality, and you have the right to use your own page, your own platform. Don't jump on anybody else's page and tell them how they should think or how they should feel, because guess what? Your mind is not connected to mine, and you don't control me, and you don't control my mind. And some people know who to pick on, because if somebody picks on me and threatens me and harasses me like that, you're gonna get it right back, buddy. Do not condone this type of behavior. I had to get that out because I could not sleep. I'm telling you, I could not sleep all night because I was so upset. And just thinking, I love you, Judy. We're right here with you, man. Woo, you have no idea. The Maria. My first name is Maria. That's the girl in the neighborhood name. Maria came out last night and she could not go to bed, and Angel had to put her back in there and say, calm down, it's all gonna be okay. Kimberly Flowers, good morning, beautiful. How are you today? I know. We're talking about how just people use their social media to hate, threaten, and intimidate. It's not good. Mia, hi Mia, how are you, sweetie? Okay, so let's get to cooking, to some Zen cooking. You see, I had to change up the Zen music to a little bit of like disco funk, because I need that to be a little bit more upbeat today. I need my spirits to be lifted. So all right, who's ready for the inspiration for today? Now remember, I haven't touched these for months. These have been shuffled from the first time that I had my very first cooking class. So today's card says, the point of power is always in the present moment. The point of power is always in the present moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. Holy crap. Oh, sorry. Today's Sunday. I shouldn't even say holy crap. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. I'll tell you that the universe just has shuffled these for us. Judy, how perfect is this card for today? The point of power is always in the present moment. Past is the past. They can't bully you anymore. They can't intimidate you anymore. You have power. Own it. Own that power, and don't let anybody dim your light or take away your sunshine. Whew, okay. I'm getting all hot again, all upset over somebody's stupid ass comments and hatefulness. Okay. You're free. You are free. Okay. Donations today are just going to go back to our COVID-19 personal hygiene kits, and we're going to keep putting these together for seniors. You can't even imagine how many phone calls and texts and emails I get throughout the week, and a lot of them are seniors, handicapped, and people with cancer. So I mean, when I get these calls, I have to call them back. If they're messages, I have to call them back. And when they tell me what their ailments are or how they're being impacted, it truly hurts my soul. And I wish I had $1 billion to give, but we're going to do the best that we can with what we have. And I'm going to keep begging. I'm a professional beggar. That's my profession. So I'm going to keep begging you all to help me. Help me help the community and use our platform within California Families in Focus to do good, to pay it forward. Use us, go through us, because again, I'm gonna keep saying this. Your donations go right back to the community. Okay, your donations go right back to the community. Nacho, hola Nachito, ¿cómo estás? Mira, vamos a hacer un platillo bien sencillo para que le hagas a Dianita y que manden a las niñas al cine y que tengan una cena romántica para los dos. ¿Ok? Bien fácil. Okay, our dish today is a simple cherry tomato spaghetti, and it's really simple. But when you put all these fresh ingredients, it becomes a little bit healthier than just your slamming on the spaghetti sauce to pasta. Okay, so this is going to be like really fancy for a nice romantic dinner, or just for yourself to treat yourself. We're getting grown and sexy. Salud con cafecito. We're being grown and sexy today because I'm not doing no agua frescas today. We are having some vino, some white vino with our dish. Okay, so I already have my water boiling. The first thing you have to do is boil water. You have to use one of these big pots. Let me see. You have to use a big pot. All right? I didn't say you have to use a lot of pot. You have to use a big pot. And the water has to be boiling. Okay, the water has to be boiling. So the first thing you do to start this dish is start your water boiling. And what you're going to want to do to your water is you're going to want to flavor it. You're going to want to salt your water, because you want your pasta to have flavor. Now, if you can't have salt, I'm sorry. You can put other like herbs or they don't even have a salt substitute, right? Besides just like herbs and flavorings. I like to put a little bit of olive oil, and the olive oil just prevents your pasta from clumping together. Okay, now I'm using regular pasta. I usually do vegetarian, like what is that, quinoa pasta or wheat pasta, but today I'm just using the regular spaghetti pasta. Okay, so that is going there. Let's add our pasta. And again, remember, my hands are washed. You need to wash your hands before you start cooking. I'm not gonna make this all because if somebody orders, if somebody donates and wants this meal for today, I'm gonna make them their own fresh pasta. So what you do is you put your spaghetti or your pasta in your boiling water. Some people break it because they don't like the long sloppy noodles. I love it. I love slurping the spaghetti or just rolling it in your fork, and it's just fun. Okay, so put that in there. You have to make sure that as soon as it starts getting soft, you put in the whole spaghetti is dunked in the water because you want it to cook evenly. Okay, who's there? Perla Hernández. Hola Perla, mira, estamos haciendo una pasta bien simple para una cena romántica, ¿eh? Así que toma notas para que hagas este platillo muy sencillo, pero va a estar bien bonito. Okay, so I'm going to push my water over there, and then I'm going to show you what I have. So here I have fresh basil, or basil, however you guys want to call it. So fresh basil. I love the way fresh basil smells. I think it just makes you feel happy too. One washed, scrubbed, scrub all your fruits and vegetables, lemon, and you have all these beautiful cherry tomatoes, some garlic. Who's that? Is that Roxana? Hi Roxana. Garlic. Olives. We're going to put olives because it's going to taste really, really good. The flavors are just going to pop with the brininess of the olives. And then we have cheese. Now, it's customary to use certain types of cheese for spaghetti, but just experiment. If you like goat cheese, try it on that. This one is actually a truffle Parmesan. So I can't wait to taste it on the pasta. It's really strong, so you just want to shave a little bit, and put it over your pasta. Okay, so all this stuff is already washed. Let's put this to the side, and we're gonna start chopping. Can you guys see the board? Okay, no onion today, so I'm not gonna cry. No onion. The first thing you want to do is start chopping your cherry tomatoes, and you're just gonna cut them in half. Okay, so just slice them in half, and you're gonna do this to all of them. The key to this dish, to keep it looking really pretty, and when you plate it for it to look amazing, is not to overcook your vegetables, your tomatoes. So what you're gonna do is just saute them quickly. Renee, you can see, okay, good. I think I just I want to have like one camera there and one camera over, so you can see what I'm doing and the chopping action. So again, you guys, I'm pretty. We all are on edge because of COVID. We're on edge because of the what's happening with the racism. We're happening because we're upset, or we're angry. We're disturbed. Hi Susana, welcome to Soul Food, Zen Cooking with Angel Macias. That's me. I call it Zen cooking because I take my time. I love to take my time and really show you how relaxing and rewarding cooking can be. Cooking is an art, and I'm gonna keep saying that. Cooking is a true art, and when you really experience it, and you have all your ingredients, when you have somebody to teach you how to do everything right, you don't get frustrated. I know some people get frustrated because they'll like a dish, or they will see a dish on on TV, on social media, and then they get the recipe, they try to do it, and it comes out really bad, or the pasta will clump or whatever, and then they give up. Don't give up. Keep trying. I've been cooking literally, and I'm not lying, and my baby sister can tell you, I've been cooking probably since I was 8, 9 years old. I was in the kitchen, not because I wanted to, but because I was forced. I had to, because I had to take care of my brothers and sister, and I messed up a lot of food. But like I said, my brothers and sisters, Sister Gloria, they still ate it because they was hungry. So see, it looks so beautiful already. And remember, the more color you add to your dishes, the more appetizing they look, and the consistency too, you know. Okay, so next we're gonna chop the olives. I know some of you don't like olives, so don't use them. Or if you do, you don't like black olives or Kalamata olives, they're really good for you. They're good for you, okay? You guys heard of the Mediterranean diet? You wonder why so many people in Greece or whatever are so healthy and thin, because they eat all this fresh stuff and they know how to mix it up so that it tastes good. And plus, they walk everywhere. When we were in Greece, it was nice to be able to walk all these little narrow roads, you know. And the ones you couldn't walk, they had burros. They had burros to take you around too. But, you know, exercise, portion control. You guys heard of the push-away diet? Huh? Anybody heard of the push-away diet? Kim taught me the push-away diet. She said, when you're at the table and somebody serves you a whole bunch of food and you know it's too much, push away. Push away, and you won't overeat and you won't gain all them pounds. So, I know, all my Kimisms. I told you, I could write a book about everything she used to say and how she used to make me laugh every day. I had my own personal comedian. She used to say she wasn't a stand-up comedian, she was a sit-down comedian. But she was funny, man. She wasn't even trying to be funny. Okay, so cut your olives in half as well. I know I share with some of you, and with Renee especially. Renee and I, we have this special relationship because no matter what, we're always going to be bonded. Renee had Renee experienced the Kimism, the Kimness, when all through high school and college. And I got to experience the Kimness for 17 amazing years that we were married. So we share stories back and forth, and she's so funny. She never knew she was as funny as she was. I'm gonna rinse my hands. Let me see if I could reach because I'm tied to the wall. Don't ask why, Renee. I'm tied to the wall, and that's it. I'm limited to how far I can go. Renee usually, hooks up my sound and all that stuff. So, not here right now. Keep checking your spaghetti, because sometimes, depending on what kind of stove you have, it could be done pretty fast. The counter stove that I bought to do these cooking classes, it doesn't have like a huge wattage. It's not. Hi Maria, how are you? How long do you boil the pasta? You will know, like I was saying, depending on the wattage that your stove has. But usually you'll know if you take one of these spaghettis, and if you break it, do not slam this on the wall, and do not throw it up on the ceiling. Oh wow, I better take that out. It's done. But to answer your question, Renee, you don't throw it against the wall. You don't throw it up in your ceiling. You taste it. You crack it open, and if there's still some white in the middle, it's not done. But you don't want this like mushy. You want it al dente, because you're gonna throw it in your saucepan and mix it up with your sauce. Okay, so this is what I gotta do because I'm limited. I can't go all the way to the sink, so I'm going to strain the spaghetti pasta like this. Okay, remember, if you don't take it out while it's al dente, it's just gonna turn into mush. Good, Maria, I'm glad you're doing good. So glad you're doing good. I saw Bob Cabeza. How are you doing, sweetheart? How's your health? You know we don't see each other in person, but when you follow people through Facebook, you know, you get to know their stories and you get to see what they're going through, their trials and tribulations. You get to share in their successes and you know, good times and bad times. And again, I don't suggest that if you don't agree with somebody, don't engage in fighting or showing us how mean and ignorant you can be. Just post it on your own page, man. Post it on your own page. You have the right to post whatever shit you want out there on your own page, but don't go attacking people just because they don't believe what you believe. Man, there's history. You know, you're going to have Democrats, Republicans, black, white, Latino, Asian, and we don't all think the same. Life would be boring if we all thought the same, and we would just be like mindless robots. So, hi, Sandra. If you don't want to be a mindless robot, then, you know, you're free. It's freedom of speech, man. You're free to do whatever you want. Just don't attack people. Just say, my personal opinion is X, Y, and Z. Do not attack. Oh, sorry. Do not attack. That wasn't. I was just trying to adjust my glasses and I did it with the wrong finger. Do not attack my friends, especially the ones I truly, truly love. And just comment on your own damn page, man. We have so much hate right now and so much division. We don't need anybody to be perpetuating it, man. Just mean people suck. Mean people make me mad. Okay, so we have cut our cherry tomatoes in half, and we have cut our olives in half. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we are going to chop the basil. Oh man, look at how beautiful these are. They're so big and aromatic. You donate? Oh, thank you, Sandra. Hi, Bill. How are you, sweetie? How are you? How are you, Bill? I haven't checked in on you, and you're always checking it out on my page and liking or commenting or whatever. So thank you, Bill. I pray for all of my for the people that are out there that, you know, especially if I know that they've had issues in the past, health issues. They've whether they live alone, whether they're elderly, whether I just care to know what's going on. Richard Schmidt. So hi, Richard. Richard is the photographer extraordinaire out in the community. Shout out to Richard. Okay, so what I just did, see, I just like, I'm on autopilot. So what I did is I stacked all these beautiful leaves of basil on top of each other. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a burrito. So I'm gonna roll them like a little burrito. Oh, burrito, sorry. I have that that Latin accent. So I'm gonna put them on my cutting board. I'm gonna grab my knife, and then I'm just gonna slice it very, very thin. Oh man, that smells so good. Watch your fingers, you guys. Watch your fingers. And then what you're creating are these beautiful little ribbons of basil that are gonna look amazing on top of your pasta. This is what you want. Okay, so beautiful ribbons of basil. Emma, Sarah, if you're watching, you can totally do this in where is she, Renee? See, I lose myself. In Israel. I lose myself. I get all into the cooking, the zen, and sometimes I forget I'm talking to you. Okay, so okay, now next is the garlic. So your garlic, you put it on your cutting board, you put your knife on top of it, and you hit it with your hand, like just, what is it called, the heel of your hand or whatever. Now all these add fresh basil, yes, on my pasta. Oh my god, it tastes amazing with basil. A huge difference for sure, a huge difference, especially if it's fresh. Now if you don't have fresh basil, there are like these little tubes of basil with oil that you can buy at the store. You can make your own, like this stuff. You could put it in a mason jar and you could fill it with oil, and when you need it, you just spoon it on your food. Okay, so you don't have to like go without. There's always something you can do. Okay, so again, when you smash your garlic, it makes it easier. The palm. Well, the palm is like, this is your palm. You know, this is like the heel. They call it the heel of your palm, like the heel of your foot. But yeah, you smash it. You smash it, and when you smash it, makes it easier for you to take the skin off. And then what you want to do is cut the little end. See, look at how easy that comes off. What you want to do with the garlic is you want to cut the end off. Cut the end off because that's pretty hard, and you don't want that. You don't want that in your food. Okay, I love extra garlic in my pasta, especially when you pair it with olive oil and basil and lemon. Whew. So I'm telling you, the sauce that we're gonna create with these ingredients is gonna be really, really delicious. And look at how big and beautiful these garlic cloves are. They're pretty big. So, you know, instead of messing with the little garlic, I gotta rinse my hands again. Let me see if I can make it. I should have got a little bowl of water. Again, Renee couldn't make it to hook up all my sound system, so I rigged it. Or what did Kim used to say? I hooky juked it. I hooky juked it, and I did what I could. Okay, so next we're gonna chop our garlic. Remember, this is really serious stuff. So even though you're doing Zen, you have to be present. You have to curl your fingers, and you have to just have your fingers guide you in making like these beautiful little slivers of garlic. Flip it over when it gets too close to your fingers. Flip it over, and then keep flipping it over so you have a flat surface and it doesn't go all over the place. Okay, and you do that. You're gonna do this to all of your garlic. You know, when I'm cooking and when I'm talking and when I'm chopping stuff like this, if Renee's like here, she's like, pay attention to what you're doing. She gets freaked out. And I'm gonna chop my fingers off if I'm talking. Been doing this since I was, what, 8 years old, so. I know. You never know, it could happen, so I can't say it will never happen. Okay, see, now the beauty is, like, when you clean and disinfect everything, if something falls to the side, you just pick it up and put it right back on your cutting board because it's clean and disinfected. Who's that? What can I see? I'm sorry, I can't see who else is coming on. But hi. Hi and welcome to Soul Food Zen Cooking with Angel Macias. That's me. Now, this is already smelling pretty nice. Let me start warming up the oil for. Okay, I'm gonna remove this pot because I don't need it anymore. And okay, maybe I should just keep it there. All right. I'm going to show you how to saute this really quick and how to like plate it and prepare it. So what I started to say is that all these ingredients you could use as much or as little as you want. It depends on you, and truly tasting your food and remembering how much you put of what, and when you perfect it, write it down because you want to make the exact same recipe the next time. Okay, so once you have all of your garlic in little slivers, you're gonna place your hand over the knife and you're gonna pile your garlic in a little pile, and you're just gonna go back and forth because you want tiny little diced really fine. Okay, now like I said, a lot of people just like it with big pieces of garlic, but most people like it really fine diced and just for it to be all over their pasta. Okay, so just keep making like little piles and going back and forth until you get to the dice that you want. Oh man, garlic is just makes everything taste good. Plus it's very healthy for you. It's very healthy. Controls infections, diabetes, all that stuff. Okay, so now we have all this stuff chopped. My pan is warming up. I'm gonna put, I know Renee, you always want to know how much oil. I'm gonna put about, for this, because I'm making the sauce, I'm gonna put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, and you can measure it, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. That's what when somebody first told me that I needed to make a cookbook, I just thought about adding all the measurements and stuff, and I was like, Mama never told me how to measure this or how much of this or how much of that. She would just say, this is how you do it, and just did this, grabbed a pinch of that, a spoonful of that and this, and that's how she did it. So okay, so like I said, because you're making the sauce, you're gonna want about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We're not using canned spaghetti sauce. Remember that. This is all natural, and the flavors that you're gonna get are gonna be just amazing. So let me, perfect. So I'm going to put the spaghetti in a big bowl like this, and I'm gonna place it to the side. I got to rinse my hands again. Gotta stretch it all the way, man. Okay, so put your spaghetti to the side, and let me see. It's not to. It has to be like medium heat or medium high heat, because this is gonna go fast. You're gonna want to do a quick saute, and then what we're gonna do after the quick saute is we're gonna put all the vegetables in here. All the vegetables except your basil. The basil goes on after all this. And the reason for that is because you want it to maintain its beautiful color, and for the flavors not to get like drowned out. Okay, so let's see. All right, I think that's good enough. If it's not, we'll work with it. So the first thing you want to put in there is your garlic, because you want that to get a nice little fry, saute. Okay, and remember that garlic burns really, really fast, so you have to make sure you keep an eye on it, and make sure you stir it. Okay, the next you're gonna put your tomatoes and your olives. Oh, you guys are not looking, huh? I mean, you can't see, huh? Okay. Let me pull this back over here. Can you all see? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, ah, man. Okay, you guys have to do this today. You have to go get the ingredients, and you have to do this today. Oh my goodness. That is smelling so delicious. You can see a little bit. But now. How about now? Okay, so that's what that's looking like. See, I need a camera up in the ceiling. Zen cooking, y'all. Put on your music, grab your little mimosa, your little glass of wine, your brandy, whatever it is that you drink. If you don't drink, get you some tea. Yeah, get you some tea. Oh man, this music is just like. Okay, I have a little bit of the brine of the olives, so I'm going to add that to the pan. Okay. It's smelling super, super duper delicious. I got to get my little serving platter out, because you're gonna need to see this all prepared. What's that? Okay, so to this, remember, you don't want to overcook your tomatoes, but you do want them to release some of the juice and the flavors. So what you want to do is you want to season this. You're going to season only with salt and pepper. And this is kosher salt. Salt as you to taste, as you please, as you wish, you know. It's better to undersalt than to oversalt, because if you oversalt, man, won't be a good thing. You'll have to do a lot of stuff to alter it, and it might make it lose its flavor. So, okay, this is it. This is the consistency you want for them. So, just a few minutes, not too long, okay? Then you're gonna add this mixture. Let me see. Where's my soup chef? Speaking of my soup chef, Jesse, where are you? My Jesse didn't join us today. Okay, so you grab your bowl of pasta. You're gonna dump your cherry tomato, garlic, and olive mixture in that. Let's see. How do I get a handmade mug? If you want a personalized handmade mug or coffee, not coffee. Yeah, I guess you could put coffee in it. Wine glass, wine cup. You donate $100 or more, and I will personalize your either a water cup with a straw or a wine cup. What is it? Double, triple insulated. So if you would donate $100 or more for our COVID relief personal hygiene kits, you will get that. Okay. So again, here's what I did. I poured all of the tomato and olive and garlic mixture into my spaghetti, my cooked spaghetti pasta. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to put the lemon rind. If you don't have one of these they call hydroplanes, you can just do it with your grater and do it with your with the smallest on the smallest side. And remember, you only do the skin. You don't do the white part, because the white part, when you do that, it makes it really bitter. It makes your sauce really bitter. So make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. And this is just gonna, woo, I'm telling you, this simple recipe is going to it's going to blow you away with the flavors, the mashup of the flavors, the mix-up of the flavors. Okay, just keep spinning it around so you see all the shiny part. Take away the shiny part. Put all the shiny part in your dish. When you get to the white part, you stop, because you don't want your sauce to taste bitter. Okay, I think I did it. So make sure you go all the way and see, flip it over. Make sure that you take all of that out of there, because this is where all your flavor is. And sometimes it gets stuck there. You want all of it. Okay, put that to the side. Then you're gonna want to to use the juice of one whole lemon. If you didn't roll your citrus before, you can roll it now. Who's Laura Suárez? Hola, Laura. Estamos haciendo una pasta bien simple, sencillita, pero bien deliciosa. Okay. Now some of the lemons have seeds and some don't, so you have to be careful that you don't put a seed in there, because there's nothing worse than you're enjoying your food and all of a sudden you bite into this bitter seed. So if you don't have one of those little strainers or those little lemon covers, just use your fingers, but you have to make sure that the seeds don't slip through your fingers. Okay. Okay, get all those seeds, but get all the juice. You gotta get all the juice in there. Do you use anything to wash your fruits and vegetables, like a veggie and fruit wash? Yes, you can get those from Trader Joe's. Now I said this last time and somebody just said no. I put a couple drops in a big old bowl like this with a little bit of vinegar, and then I just really like scrub my lemons and anything that has a skin that you're gonna have to like bite into or use. you might want to like really wash it really well. Okay, so get all the juice, get all of the juice from these lemons. I didn't use my lemon press, my lemon squeezer. I just wanted to do it like this. Sometimes you just want to, you know, feel the fruits and the vegetables you're working with. And I washed my hands, you guys. Anybody that's seen me cook can tell you I'm so overly obsessed with washing and rinsing and washing and rinsing your hands while you're cooking. And also, like, I usually just, as I'm cooking, I'm washing everything so that at the end I don't have any plates, any pots or pans. But because, you know, I want to get this out and done and show you all how beautiful it looks, I just throw everything to the side. So get all that juice out of there. I'm gonna rinse my hands again. Uh-oh. Let's see if this works. See, now the next time I design a kitchen, I'm gonna put the sink right in where my bar is, my countertops. Okay, so it smells so good. So okay, so we added the pasta, we added the cherry tomatoes, we added the olives, the garlic, the lemon zest, the lemon juice, salt and pepper, and then lastly, boom, keep some for the top when you plate it. Okay, so what you want to do now is like just gently mix this, toss your cherry tomatoes, and you want the sauce, the lemon and the olive oil, the salt and pepper, all of the vegetables, I mean the cherry tomatoes and your olives to like just incorporate all their flavors into the spaghetti. Okay, oh man, this is smelling so super delicious, you guys. Allison, hi Allison, another amazing human being, y'all. You gotta, if you don't know Allison, you have to meet her. You have to go support her salon. That's what it's about too, you know, not feeding into the BS that's going on out there. We need to support each other, nonprofits, businesses, and everybody. A community together, you know, is thrives better. Okay, so we're gonna put it in this beautiful platter. Whoa. And then we're gonna finish it off with the truffle cheese. Now again, experiment with whatever cheese is your favorite. Just experience with that. You don't have to go with the regular Parmesan cheese. You know, you can use whatever cheese you want. Holy moly, that looks beautiful. Whatever cheese you want, as long as you like it or your family likes it, you know? So where's Joe? Where's my friend Joe? Are you on, Joe? Because I just want to say, damn, Joe. That's what he says whenever he makes a plate that's beautiful. He just congratulates himself. He says, damn, Joe. All right. Wow, I want to eat all of this. You can't see the platter? Okay, I'll show you right now. What I want to do is add the rest of the basil, and then I'm gonna add the cheese. Okay, so this is what your platter is looking like. Yum, right? And the sauce is like all over it. So what you're gonna do next is you're gonna grab your hydroplane again, and you're just going to really delicately put cheese all on your pasta. Okay, so just just put it on top for now, just so when you serve it, it looks delicious. But as you serve people, if they want more cheese, then you know, they could put it on themselves, or you could put it on for them. That looks amazing. It smells amazing. I cannot wait to taste this. And again, I put cheese substitute. You can use a cheese substitute. If you want to make this totally vegetarian, you could add a cheese substitute instead of the regular cheese. I'm saying I'm trying to stay away from like dairy, period. But sometimes you just gotta have the real thing, you know. I love cheese. I love cheese. And our platter is done. What type of cheese? Oh, this cheese was a truffle Parmesan. Truffle Parmesan. And you should smell it. It freaking smells delicious. So instead of using the regular Parmesan, I'm using that. So look at that, you guys. Can you guys see it? I don't know how the colors look, but I'm gonna take a picture and then I'm gonna post it. But you know, you just serve it. You serve it like this, and what I like to do with this type of food is you get a big old piece of bread, like a sourdough, one of those rustic breads, or some of the ones that have the olives in them, and you know, like different type of stuff. And I just like to place it on the table and just let people cut, like take chunks of the bread and just, you know, serve it with that. So since this is a light vegetable pasta, we're going to want to pair it with a nice white wine. So you have your pasta and you serve it with a nice piece of bread, a thick rustic piece of bread. Oh, please try it. Please try it. If you guys could make this like tonight for tonight's dinner, like I said, this is what a beautiful light romantic dinner you can have. Okay, only 3 things: your pasta, your bread, and your wine. And I know pasta is already carbs, bread is already carbs, but you know, every once in a while you could live a little. And if you want to make it healthier, you could definitely use the whole wheat pasta. To cook the whole wheat pasta though, it's a little bit different process, because if you're using like quinoa pasta or any of the other pasta, if you overcook it just by a few minutes, it'll turn into mush, and you won't be able to you know, make it look this pretty. So you have to be very, very careful when you're using those type of grain pastas, different types of grains. Okay, so this is it. I mean, I didn't have to do the agua fresca. If you want some protein on this, grill a piece of a breasted chicken. You know, it's still healthy. You could grill a piece of chicken outside. You could grill it in your oven, and you just slice it. Don't slice it like this. You slice it at an angle, and then you spread it on top of the pasta. Man, that'll make you look like a professional chef. And you know, we can do this at another time. But right now, it's just a simple cherry tomato and olive pasta. So I'll take a picture of this. I'll post it. Cheers. Wait, I know you guys want me to taste it, right? Somebody said last time, you need to taste your food after you make it. And if I spit it out, if I spit it out, you all will know not to do it. Okay, let's see. I love to swirl. Okay, gotta get a little bit of everything. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. No, it's Sunday. I'm using the Lord's name in vain. But this is so delicious. You could even put, as soon as I put that in my mouth, you could totally put clams put clams on this. You could put whatever type of seafood. Wow. Please make this ASAP, because you'll see how all the flavors come together and they just burst in your mouth. You take a little sip of vino. Yes. Okay, so you all have a beautiful day. I gotta go tend to mama. Like I said, she's had 2 good days. Her vitals have been, her blood pressure has been on point. Her sugar, her diabetes has been at a nice level. Her pulse is great. I'm giving her juices, green juices, all these different types of healthy food, and I'm hoping that we can get it to a level where her life is just awesome and she can enjoy life. I still have to help her with things because she can't see. She can see shadows and stuff, but you know, let's just love each other. There's too much hate out in the world for us to perpetuate it. Let's spread love. Let's be agents of love. Let's be soldiers of love. And change is coming. Evolution is coming. So just have faith that things will work themselves out. And, you know, like I said before, and I'm not meaning this as to be negative, but without a revolution, there is no evolution. These things naturally have to happen so we can evolve, and you know, let's welcome change. The people that do not like change are going to resist it, and there's nothing we can do to make them feel better or comfortable. They just have to feel it, go through it, and hopefully they just understand that we all have to live together. This is not your world. This is not your country. This is not just you. It's not about you. It's about the community, and a community that welcomes and loves and just encourages multicultural living. I mean, those are the best communities to me. That's why I moved to Long Beach, because of the diversity. Thank you, Kimberly Flowers. Okay, so again, you all want to take a picture? Take a picture. Put it on your camera so that you can compare it to when you make it. Okay? All right. I love you all. Have a blessed Sunday. Stay positive, but test negative. Adios.